Yeah, bring you up.
Hi again and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we will have our discussion to the part 2 of our lesson 1. So as you could actually remember, we have a discussion about biology, the science of life, wherein it actually introduces the nature of science and scientific method. So this time around for the part 2, we will be discussing biology as a science. So biology is actually a study of life. The main reason for biology is bio means life and logy means study or knowledge about science. Now we have here a map of biology. As you can see, there are actually the things involved in biology. Everything that has life is in this map. The word biology, just like what I've said earlier, comes from Greek words bios and logos, which means the study of life. So biology is the most diverse of all sciences. And through biology, one becomes familiar with how the body works, learns how diseases are spread and how they are fought through natural defenses, and by medications, learns the intricacies of development from single cell to whole human being, and understands how plants capture the solar energy that ultimately sustains nearly all life. So as we all know, biology, since it is actually the study of life, we are actually studying how the body works, what are the parts of the body, what are the diseases that we could actually get, and what are the defenses of our own immune system, and the medication that we could actually take so that that particular problem will be resolved or sickness will be resolved. And also we all know that human body, even not human body, even plants, animals, or other living things, is actually composed of cells. So that particular cell is being grouped together, and that is why we are actually here, or we are actually evolving. So there are two main divisions of biology. Firstly is zoology and botany, the study of animals and plants respectively. So zoology is actually the study of animals, and humans are also belong to animals. And then botany, which studies plants. So this branch out to include microbiology, the study of microscopic organisms, and then the study of life is subdivided further into various fields of specialization. So biology is like a very huge study wherein it has a lot of branches or subdivisions. So let us discuss furthermore. So this includes the following. Anatomy is the study of internal structures of living things. So anatomy is not just for human, it is also for other things or living things. And then we have morphology, is the study of gross structures of living things. And then we have here physiology, which physiology is the study of functions of processes in living things. Also, we have here molecular biology. It is the study of the chemical components of cells and their interactions. So it is more, it actually more on molecules. And then fifth is ecology. Ecology is the study of relationships of living things with each other and their interaction with the environment. Psychology is like how human interacts with animals. Ecology is actually based on the relationship of all the living organisms in one environment. And then sixth is taxonomy. Taxonomy involves identification and classification of living things. Then genetics, it refers to the study of heredity and variation. So it is actually about heredity. And then next is biology can also be subdivided according to the specific kind of organism, namely ornithology. Ornithology is the study of birds. Ornis means birds. So we also have here Entomology, the study of insects, or entomon means insects. Then also it's Ichthyology, the study of fishes, because ichthys means fishes. Then the fourth one is Helminthology, the study of worms, because helmis means worms. Next is Mammalogy, the study of mammals. Mama means breast. So everything that has breast is mammals. Alright. Alright, so number 7 is Conchology, the study of shells. Concha means mussels. And then Anthropology, the study of man. So anthropo means man. So Parasitology, this is the study of organisms that lives and subsist on ectoparasite or in endoparasite, other living organisms. So it is based on parasites. Next is the attributes of life. What are the attributes of life? As you can see on the picture, we have here biotic and abiotic. Biotics are actually the living things, and abiotic is non-living things. So living things, everything that has breath, while abiotic or non-living things are actually the water, the air, the light. These are actually the abiotic. So living things on Earth are composed of chemicals and are governed by the same laws of physics and chemistry that govern non-living objects. Although living things are diverse, they share characteristics that distinguish them from non-living things, such as the following. So these are the attributes of life. First is living things are composed of cells. So it's just like what I've mentioned earlier, living things are actually being composed of cells. Number 2, living things have definite organization. Number 3, living things require energy from the environment and produce waste energy and chemicals. So living things actually requires energy that can be or that we can actually acquire. If humans, it would be based on food, and then if it is the plants, it would be on the sun. And then the fourth one is living things grow and develop. So all living things grow and develop. So number 5, reproduction is the process by which organisms produce offspring that are similar to themselves. So it takes actually 3 forms when we say reproduction. First is division of a cell as in simple one-celled organism. So this actually happens through like viruses. As you can see in the study, they were just studying one cell, and then what happened to the cell, it will have division, and then it will create like 2 this same cell, and then it will be multiplied up until millions of cells, but it would still be the same cell. It would be like very similar to the original cell. And then the second one will be formulation of reproductive cells, gametes such as the egg cell and sperm cells, which unites in fertilization to form the zygote. So this happens with the animals and with us humans. So boy or a man will actually produce sperm cells, and then a woman or a female animal will actually be producing egg cell, and when it unites through fertilization, then the zygote will be formed or a baby will be formed. So the third one is removal from a parent organism as a part capable of independent growth. This actually happens in plants. So this is what we do like in malunggay or kamunggay, wherein we will actually be cutting it, and then once we plant it again, it would still live. So it will have its own branches, leaves, and then it will become its parents plant. So it would be the same. And then next is living things move and respond to stimuli. So everything that is actually living will respond to stimuli. So for example, if someone is actually doing something, like for example hurting someone, of course if you are human, or if you are actually a living thing, then you will be responding to that kind of stimuli. Then living things adapt to their environment. So it's like for example, us, when we actually migrate from one place to another, we do adaptation. So we adapt on the environment that we have, if it is actually different from the previous environment that we are actually used to. The next is living things have lifespan. So this is actually like let's just say that it would be the painful process of a human being, or living things. We have here lifespan. So one cannot actually live longer. So we all have our own limit or limitations when it comes to our life. And then 9 is the living things have critical relationship with the environment. So everything that we do could actually affect our environment. So if ever, for example, like for example, the global warming, the ozone layer being thin, that is basically because of the relationship of us humans and the environment. So everything that we do could actually affect our environment. So that are the attributes of life, and this will be the end of our topic on lesson 1, the biology, the study of life. So again, this is your teacher Irish, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to make sure that on all my upcoming videos you are always updated. Again, thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.